Oh. Welcome. It's the Blitz Morning Show right here on Absolutely No Network. But I do have to say, Wednesday can seriously lick my walnut. I will get into it. But first, before I do, let me introduce myself. My name is Toby Brendel. I am your host for the 15-minute show that I'm going to be doing. I am not sure. I'm just absolutely pissed off with the way that my Wednesday is going. So if you ever need to get a hold of me, you can follow me at coffeeman_radio on Twitter. You can also follow us on Facebook. Just do a search for the Blitz Morning Show. And now let's get the show going. Okay. All right. Today, despite it being Wednesday, midweek, you think, okay, well, let's just get everything moving. The week's almost done. The weekend's almost here. Let me tell you, today, it started off horrible. I woke up late. I never had my full cup of coffee. I was rushing, trying to do stuff. Realized my internet was out. I phoned. It's like, guys, I probably have a lock on my account. And the guy goes, no, you're good. You're up to par. It's like, well, my internet's not working. Oh. So transfers me over to the internet technician. Told him exactly what was going on. And he goes, we'll send somebody out tomorrow. Tomorrow. Meanwhile, in the back of my head, I'm thinking to myself, okay, do not realize I have kids who need Netflix, who needs YouTube, and it's not gonna work. So when I was kind of humming and hawing, it's like, geez, I don't know, dude. He goes, okay, how about this? 10 o'clock, take your internet box, go down, switch it out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we'll send a technician out. It's like, fine, okay, that works. Went, did my duty, got it, came back, plugged it in, boom, works absolutely fine. The weird thing is we have Hyper 50, which is supposed to be 50 megs of download. It was running at 38. Now with the new modem, I'm getting about 50. So I'm absolutely happy with that. Second, when I said today is horrible, I woke up late. I wasn't organized. Half the things out I was supposed to do didn't get done. Bad on my behalf. I got to really smarten up with that. Including using that microphone that keeps not working. That is right. If you noticed earlier, I did post, which I'll probably delete it by the time you listen to it, an episode where it just had the intro, and that was it. I had my microphone. Thought I fixed it, because there was one app on my phone that kept registering the USB mic just automatically for no reason, and the mic hasn't been, like, say, plugged in for 2 days. So, like, on the weekend, I used it on Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I don't. Right about, say, now, I usually use it. So it's like, all right, well, this app has to go because it's giving me issues. Did that. Guess what? Didn't work. When I first plugged it in, it worked. When I turned the mic off, that's the time that it decided to be like, F you, here's the middle finger, I'm not working. So then I had a closeout start up, and poof, here we go. So that's been my Wednesday. Yesterday, all right. People down south, they cannot relate to this, but people up in Canada, probably Montana, North Dakota, possibly South Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, kind of like the eastern seaboard in Maine, Massachusetts, they can relate. When we get winter, it's got to be some of the most horrible weather. You have temperatures as low as minus 40. You have winds gusting like 70 kilometers an hour. You have just absolute blowing snow where you can't see the hood of your vehicle. Then you have horrible roads. Here in Saskatchewan, where I am, it's as flat as flat can be. Basically, you can see your dog run for days. No word of a lie. So once you get that one certain wind blowing, you can't see in front of you, you can't see the road's white, no plows are out. It's got to be some of the most scariest and most awful times that you can ever predict. Which leads into my story of I ordered my new tires yesterday. Let's just say all said and done, it's going to cost my boss close to $800 for my new set of tires. And some of you are like, whoa, dude, what? $800 for? What do you have? I drive a minivan. A 2005 Dodge Caravan. Probably thinking, why so much? Because they're ice tires. All I can say is, holy man, do ice tires make a difference. I don't know how to word it, but if you can afford it, rims and tires, I recommend getting it. It's like literally night and day. When was it, 2 years ago? I think it was about 2 years ago. There was a blizzard warning. They said stay off the roads, blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, well, it should hit about 11, 12 o'clock. So if I fly down to Estevan, fly up to Latman, and I'm pretty sure you guys are like, where? Just hang on. Hit Latman, do them, head back, not a problem. So whatever. Weyburn, where I live, Estevan, where my branch is, went up one road. Visibility was good. The road was just absolutely white. Hit there. My van wasn't running right. It's like, all right, it's probably snow piled. Lift the hood. Snow everywhere. It's like, okay, whatever. Just let it run. Let it defrost itself. Melt out all the snow. Went in, came out. The van was dead. It's like, damn it. Started it, and it wasn't running right. So by the time that it was running right, hopped back up on the road, started heading out to town, couldn't see anything. Like absolute nothing. Said screw it, turned around, came back, stayed overnight. Next day, I was getting edgy, I had massive anxiety, I just wanted to be at home. So, I decided I'm gonna head out, say screw this, I'm gonna go home. So I hopped in the van, took off, exact same route. On a nice day, nope, no storm, nothing like that. It's 16 kilometers or 7-8 miles. Right. So it's not even that far. Well, hopped on the road. You're looking down, you can see a little bit of yellow, the white line a little bit. No rumble strips, which kind of sucked, but kept going. That particular day, I downloaded a podcast, and it took me an hour to drive those 16 kilometers. And I was half done my podcast, and it's about a 2.5 hour show because it's an actual radio show. So I just cruised. It's like, man, I got to get home. So it took me an hour, and this was running east to west. So of course, you're getting snow or the wind from the northwest. Couldn't see Passed one vehicle in the ditch, almost ended up in the ditch myself. Got to the cross point where I hopped on Highway 47, go straight south, hit Estevan, poof. It's like somebody turned off a switch. Absolutely beautiful. You can see for miles. Road was beautiful, everything. And I'm thinking to myself, you son of a B-word. Drove to Estevan, drove home, nothing but that little 16 kilometer strip messed everything up. But the one thing I do have to say is with ice tires, that little strip, I had full traction, full control. I was plowing through snowbanks like nothing. It may cost people $800, but it's well worth it. Like, it's one of those things that if you have an opportunity, I recommend it. And here's a little something I didn't know. Okay, here you can have studded ice tires, and that's not a problem. It's great, because when I went from that van that a storm stayed with, eventually broke down, got another one, and it had studded ice tires. It would dig right down through the snow, hit the ice, grab traction, whew, you're gone. Ever since we started putting studded ice tires on our vehicles for delivering coffee and stuff, I've never hit the ditch, and I have never got stuck. Just that little extra traction with the studs makes that big of a difference. But one of the most interesting things is here in Saskatchewan, you can have studded ice tires. Then in BC, they were trying to ban a certain style just for the simple fact every little tread on the tire had a stud. So if there's a tire that had, say, 32 studs in it, this special tire had 64. Like, it was just absolutely insane. There's a podcast that I listen to, Podblocked, with Chris and Joe. Chris actually said studded tires are illegal in Ontario. And he knows this stuff because he deals with tires. So let me tell you, you always deal with people that have massive knowledge of what they're doing, and I trust Chris just like I trust Joe with everything. He's kind of like my to-go-to guy. He's almost like my dad. I look up to him. It's pretty funny because I'm older than him, but you guys get my point. So it actually worked out pretty good, and I did not know about that with the studded tires. I thought, okay, through Canada, exact same thing. No ifs, ands, buts. You know. And I got sidetracked. God damn it. Oh well, this is what I mean by that it's a very tangent day. Did I have that in the description? I don't think I did. I don't know, it's a tangent day. Oh, I got an email Monday, probably 5-10 minutes after I posted the show on YouTube, saying my show will not be posted on YouTube because I was playing a copyrighted song. Yes, they actually removed my show because I played a copyrighted song. This is the part that makes me frustrated. I don't know how to do this properly, but when I had my internet radio stations, it's fully licensed to play music, like broadcasted. So any chance that I can with commercials, streaming, things like that, fully licensed. But yet they would not accept that license on YouTube. They said it was not official and verified within their company. So, for example, if I was using NSYNC, Tearing Up My Heart on my radio station, absolutely fine, absolutely legit, legal. But as soon as I put it on YouTube, using it underneath my license, I was denied. How weird is that? Whatever. You know, if YouTube wants to do that, that's absolutely fine. You guys You're going to come back. You're going to listen. If you listen to the show live, it's going to be uncut, unfiltered, unreal, as well as you get great music. Unlike YouTube, it decides, no, you're not good enough. I am going to cut you off and say, absolutely not, because you're not fully licensed. Just in case you didn't know, I gave him a middle finger. Oh. No? Yeah. Okay, what else? I think that's basically about it for my day with my Wednesday. Get my new tires on Saturday, 9 a.m. One weird part about that whole entire issue is I've had a few people ask why I don't do more videos, more snaps, more even pictures. I'm from a generation where I don't need pictures, I don't need video or anything like that to actually go from it. The one thing that kind of is interesting is I know I should, because some of the things that I do, you guys will absolutely find it hilarious. But I just don't have the ambition to do it. That's the only catch. Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. I'm pretty sure one day I will, but until then, yeah, that's about it. All right, I'm gonna end the show. My tangent rant is over, and it's not even a Tuesday. Just like, oh, I want tacos. I know I had tacos not long ago, but I want tacos. Taco. Oh, here's my question. Earlier this year, there was a horrible bus crash with Saskatchewan junior hockey team. And it was a bus, people perished, people survived. But the one thing I don't understand, like seriously, is how can a chartered bus carrying people, probably the exact same amount as that bus, be right and go 110 to 120 kilometers an hour down a highway and think it's safe and legal? Can anybody please tell me that? Because the one day I was in the safe zone for driving and I was passed like I was standing still. And the bus just kept going. How is that legal? I tell you, it's absolutely messed up. I'm gonna go before I start flipping my mind, flipping my week, everything like that. But until then, you can always contact me via email at blitzmorningshow@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. Just do a search for The Blitz Morning Show. Follow me on Twitter at coffeeman_radio. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, those are the best three ways of getting hold of me. My next goal for you guys is to like, share, and tell people about the show. The more listeners we get, the more I can do for you. The more I can do for you, the better the show. Until then, a semi's trying to pass me on the left, and I'm doing 100 kilometers an hour, and there is a vehicle in front of me. I will survive. I promise you that. But until then, I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a wonderful day, and enjoy. Whoop, there it is. Bye. Thank you.
Something like this. Tag team back again. Check it to wreck it, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake the dairy, yeah. These three words mean you're getting busy. Whoop, there it is, Hitman. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
so cool. If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way. Whoop, there it is. Let me hear you say, whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. A little louder. Whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. Louder. Whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. A little louder. Whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, shaka laka shaka laka shaka laka shaka. Whoop, shaka laka shaka laka shaka laka shaka. Whoop, shaka laka shaka laka shaka laka shaka. Whoop, shaka laka shaka laka shaka laka shaka.
Point blank, gin and juice I drinking, bent and bent as I puff on dank. Rock the mic, I crave skin rip. Find a honey dip to dip it in, slam dunk it, stick it, flip it and ride that B-double-O-T-Y, oh my. Ooh, that's it, come on, whoop, there it is, I'm done. Whoop, come on, whoop, louder, whoop, give it to me, whoop, come on, whoop, get louder, whoop, let it hit, whoop, come on, whoop,
Some say I'm crazy cause I'm pushing up daisies. The underground sound that you have found amazing, outstanding, demanding, commanding you people dancing. That's a breath taker. I produce AKA The Undertaker. You wanna come down to the underground old school? Here's a shovel. Can you dig it, fool? Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it?
W-H-O-O-M-P as I flow to the fly from the school of bold. Hardcore, keep the folklore right. 3 to the 2 and 1 mic check. Mass skill, flow ill on the mess of steel. That's the grill of the microphone I just killed. Party people, wish your party tag team is through. Whoop, there it is, I thought you knew. Whoop.